Hello kids and welcome back to Life in the Woods with the doctor's office, which is honestly not having enough space. But we can figure this out. We can do this. I believe in us. I feel like one of the best things that we could currently do is just expand this room a tiny bit. Not like too much, but like 2 blocks or so, that we just end up with more space. It's gonna hurt a bit, but okay, let's get this over with. We only had one window, I forgot. Hope everyone is having a good day and is staying hydrated. I am recording a lot later than I thought I would. You know, my plan was to have like a nice productive day and start recording early, record enough for like the whole weekend, maybe even a little bit more. And then I got a reply from my psychiatrist this morning. And they were like, because if you didn't watch the last episode, I feel like starting on Monday, the ADHD meds started giving me a bit of a blurry vision, and I feel like it's getting worse every day. So I like reached out to them. I also added that I haven't had the big motivational flash on the non-generica, and yeah, like what do I do now? Like do I just try eye drops? What exactly am I supposed to be doing? And they went with, come over, just randomly, just come here. Which is like something I do really like about this place, because I mentioned it to my psychiatrist actually, because towards the end we were talking, like, cause he mentioned like that I can like just always reach out to them if I have any questions about the meds, or if something's going on, like it's not a problem. I can also just come over without an appointment. Like super kind. And I just mentioned how much I appreciate having like a medical place like that for the first time in my life, where you feel listened to and actually taken care of. And I think he really appreciated that. He's really happy about that. So that was nice. But yeah, today marks 4 weeks of ADHD meds. And I was on the generica for exactly 2 weeks. 2 weeks and 1 day I switched to the non-generica, and now at 4 weeks and 1 day I will switch to a whole other medication, which scares me a little. You know, because obviously there can be side effects again. And yeah, it was just like, my psychiatrist was just like, okay, seems like your body just doesn't handle the Elvanza that well, so we're gonna try out this other one here. And yeah, my parents are picking that up right now actually, which is like very kind of them. Okay, my original plan had been to record early today, but then we left to get that taken care of first, which I guess was great, but at the same time did throw my inner plans a little bit out of what I had imagined. And I was like, I feel like this, imagine like little wheels and stuff on it, and this could be like one of the little seat bed sort of things to sit down or lie on, depending on what's going on with you when you're at the doctor. Maybe here we put these here. And then I think we had a bunch more stuff in here. I know the same trophy is on that house right there. I don't know, maybe that's the old doctor. I don't know. Don't ask me for the lore. I'm just coming up with it. Don't expect so much. Here I think I want to add a plant to throw in a bit of a green touch. But yeah, I was actually asked if I feel okay, we can't put 2 of those in there. That's a bit sad, but okay. He asked me if I currently feel like the advantage that I get from the medication is better or like worth it for the side effects. And you know, here's the thing. I am trying to become a self-employed person, you know? The 3 categories that I am trying to do this in. The one that I'm not like really actively trying for as of lately is anything artsy, so that would probably mean having a cute little stationery shop or, you know, just creating cute things. That's kind of on hold. At least until I get my life together. Then, haven't worked on it in a bit, but writing, my one true love. For that I need to look at a screen with words. As I was writing the email to my psychiatrist yesterday, towards the end it was actually really hard to properly focus on like the whole email itself. Like when I was just looking at the email, like everything I wrote at one glance, like everything just became a little bit blurry. That was not fun. So as a person who might work with words one day, not good to have blurry vision when you look at words. And then there is content creation, which, you know, I am once again looking at a screen, which, yes, is not good for your eyes. I am fully aware of that. But again, you know, we have the inventory here. I guess over the last couple of days, there were definitely a few moments where it became a little, like, obvious that... that something was not fully how it should be. I think we'll have it like that. I wish we could just have it fully on there, you know? I guess that will work. We'll have to do. And, you know, especially with looking over to my right monitor and seeing the time of recording. It's blurry. I think it's at 7 minutes and 20 seconds right now, but it's not ideal. And, you know, the vision itself, that's already, for me, a big problem. I've never had vision issues in my life. But then you add into the fact that, yes, I'm able to stay awake in the morning. Like, I have enough energy to not fall back. This week, I think for most of the days, I did lay back down in bed. But I was on my phone doing Pokemon Go remote raids in Australia. So that has been like my morning. Then I was a little bit on Reddit, and after like an hour or 1.5 hours, I got out of bed and started being productive. But compared to the first few days on the Generica before the heat wave, I had this physical urge to do something, to be productive, to clean, to get stuff done. And that was so amazing. And I haven't had that. I've had bits of motivation, yes, but not the same, oh my god, let's do things, let's vacuum, let's deep clean the whole house. Like, that just hasn't happened again. And yeah, so we are trying a new medication, and what side effects are we gonna get this time? Yeah, that is something. I will obviously keep on regularly yapping about everything that we have going on when it comes to that. I feel like gray is kind of nice, but might look a bit sad in it otherwise. I think orange adds a nice little pop of color. So we're gonna go for orange. And this is where you're gonna sit, you have your little conversation. If you go for a ceiling that's 1 block higher, we could have a hanging plant here, possibly. Might be cute. Yeah. I'm trying not to be too worried about the whole thing, but, you know, of course it is a small part of me that is worried, and that is probably not gonna change, really, just because I'm, like, naturally a worried person. In a way, I think. I think we're just gonna have the coat hanger right here when you come in, and then we can have like a plant, or most likely a plant. Technically, I would like to put a table of magazines there, but we don't have that. Need to make my own decor mod. Space. Oh yes, hello, I'm coming over for my appointment because, I have a deadly disease. Don't mind me, people waiting here. Yes, my presence is contagious. Yeah, that is maybe not the setup you should have, but, yeah, my problem. Oh, that one was brutal! Okay, that's something we're probably not gonna use. Same thing with that armchair. We are not going to use the black wool. We're not going to use the lamps just yet. The scale, I have no idea if we're actually gonna end up using that. Gonna grab all of this real quick. Yeah, we're not gonna use a crystal ball. Don't need that. Okay. Really? What is stopping you from putting it there like that? Oh. Do we have like a little... This is not fully like one of the rolling doctors ones, which is sad. We might have to get a second one. Or maybe we're just imagining, you know, they're cheap and aware of the environment, so they only have one chair which can move, which they move if they need to go there instead of having a whole separate one. Could be an option. Like that we don't have a window here yet. Makes this a bit easier. Oh yeah, I will be switching ADHD medication again. I don't know if it's supposed to be such a struggle as it is for me. I've never quite heard of people talking about it, which is why I'm definitely talking about it, because, you know, we do attract the crowd of people here that could have something like that going on with them. Just gonna put the wheelchair there for now. And then we put the stethoscope on there. If the ceiling is one higher, we can have the little Steve there. I love him. I want him there. Heart monitor. Oh, we can't. Ah, great. If we move it, it fits. Thank you. No, we're not gonna put a syringe on your desk then. Microscope. I guess we could put one here. For a second, I was like, that's the wrong way around. Would have been funny if we could interact with that. AV stand. Just in case anyone needs it, I guess. I don't know. Are there AV stands? I don't know. I'm not the doctor often enough to give a proper response to that. Maybe we turn these a little, so if you run up to this, you don't immediately get stabbed. Could be cool. Cool not to get stabbed, I mean. Obviously. This little guy we're gonna put out here. Or we could actually, if we... Does this work? Yeah, we can still walk here, but it's... In theory, you'd be bopping your head on it. I just got a message and I just want to make sure. So I asked my parents if they... they're on the way home. Did they read my message? No. Okay. Asking your parents to pick something up by text. That's a risky move. Actually, I think I want the surgery tools there instead of the syringes. And maybe we turn it like that instead. Yeah, that's a bit better. Gas cylinder. Why wouldn't you put that? Is that because... You know, sometimes I wish I had a face cam. With the single one? Okay, yeah, not even that, okay. Okay, I guess we're not... Ah! Tricked you. We have syringes, we have pills, and we have a singular syringe. The pills I would definitely like to put somewhere still. The question is where... Okay, if we put the... You do see that. I like that. In that case, we could put the pills here. Then we put another pack of pills right here. Yeah, syringes. Eh? No, not there. Just in case you need to randomly stab one of your patients, the option is there. Okay, this is nice. I like it. I really do. Okay. One more layer of bricks on top of this, and yeah, what kind of ceiling? Probably like a marble ceiling or something. Something that's bright. Maybe the good old wool and clay again. Now we're not going to expand, but the bathroom is fine the way it is. Little bit more dacite. Well, that's sad. That is actually sad. Okay, well, yeah, there's no way around it. Let's go home. Part of me is a bit upset is too much of a strong word, but a little because I did want to record a lot today, and I haven't been able to do that because I was out and about for like half of the day. Just kind of sad because I was really mentally prepared for that, and yeah, I will record more either later today, actually tomorrow, because tomorrow the boyfriend's gonna be in the garden for a bit. Because he wants to help my parents with some stuff, which is like super kind of him. I did also help before, don't get me wrong. Just like a lot of like physical stuff, and I'm not good with that. Those look purple! This one looks blue in our hand. Okay, now it looks... Should look more at the names than the little like item things themselves. Okay, that can go back, that goes back, that goes back, that goes back. Maybe we still find a space for the scale. I doubt it, but you never know. So keeping it for a little longer. And dacite. I'm gonna take 2 stacks because I can. And then we take a bit of marble. That's way too much marble. We could do a marble roof. I don't know what roof to go for. I feel like a rather small roof, so probably one that we're gonna do with slabs. We're already here, might as well. Quartzite, no, quartzite is brownish. Should look more at this. This is more of a what it's actually gonna look like. Andesite looks like marble, which is cool. Could also go for these marble stairs. How much of that marble do we have? Not marble stairs, but like marble, the fake marble that's not from Chisel. We're gonna try it. Why not? So yeah, I will record more this weekend. It's just sad because I was so like, oh, I'm gonna prepare for the whole weekend, and then I'll maybe even record a bit for the beginning of next week, and if I'm lucky I could record a little bit more during the weekend, and then I'm set for the week, and then during the week I can record for the next week, and just like that I'm prepared for vacation. You know. A few vision issues later. No. Nice thinking, Kiwi, but no. I like it. I forgot the glass again. What is it with me and forgetting the glass? Do we have glass in here? Of course we don't. We have sand in here. Or we don't have an oven with us, and I wanted the sandwiches. Yeah. exactly that. I hope everyone's doing well. Hopefully not having side effects. It's just like crazy to me how many side effects I've had so far. Like, you know, I got the rash at first, and then I had the extreme sweating too during the heat wave, which was not fun. Not fun at all. Would not recommend that one. We do need to go one more block if we want to have the ceiling. Unless we... No, we can't put a block here in this case, you know? Right here, nine blocks of dirt. That's wonderful. Okay, step by step. Oh, we only have 10 left over. Thought we'd have way more. No, that's what I'm considering for the roof. Actually, can we do anything with this? Random chisel blocks. But then just slabs. We could go for marble bricks. I want to try both. That, and then we could also... I think the bricks are gonna be it, most likely. But what I currently wanted to do... Had the rash, I had the sweating, I have the... My eye is itching, just the left one, surprisingly, but I think both seem to have the vision issues, yeah. Actually, I think it's way worse on the left, holy crap. Like, that eye is closer to my right screen. And... Wait. This is on my right. Is it my left? One of my eyes has been itching. I don't know what is left and what is right anymore, I guess. Okay. Maybe it's also frying my brain cells. No, but yeah, it's just been having a lot of side effects, and I haven't seen people talk about that ever really. And yeah, it's just like frustrating when you... To be fair, I have not looked intensely at people's experiences on ADHD medication before I got medicated myself. I've heard about stuff like in passing and all that, you know, but I haven't like specifically gone out of my way to look up how different people had different experiences. So then I finally start ADHD medication after all this time. This is not really what I was going for. And I get a super scary side effect first with, you know, the rash, which can cause Steven Johnson syndrome. It's like, actually, what am I doing here? Oh my god. So, yeah, I think this is better. I actually mentioned in the packaging too that it can happen, which is no thank you. And then I have to switch meds. Then my vision starts going bad, and that's just not fun. And now I'm on like the third med. I mean, technically the second, because you know I first had the generic and then I went on the original. But here's the thing: the one that I'm going on, just like 20 milligrams again. And it has like a shorter duration. And my psychiatrist said, just take one. Take it after breakfast though. So that's gonna be... It's gonna be nice. I can eat breakfast again in the morning with my boyfriend. Let's go. Because I've been skipping that every morning lately because that's the best way for me to get energy now, I guess. But, well, not anymore. Not starting tomorrow. And... yeah, and I do have one more checkup appointment actually. I mentioned before that I have another one in September. But you know, now they called me over today. And then the psychiatrist was like, we'll see each other again next week. And after that, I believe they start their own holiday, which is fine, because a week later I'm gonna be in London. And don't worry, I did get a new, like, little info letter already about the new prescription that I have now, that I take this and I am traveling with it, like, just in case. I did a lot of Googling about people traveling with the ADHD meds, especially to England, where I'm going, and like most comments were like, yeah, I like never got asked about that. They may have taken out the meds off the bag, but they looked at them and put them back and no questions. So, you know, fingers crossed that everything will go well. I mean, I have papers confirming I take this stuff, so should be fine, in theory. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, I guess we have to do one more of this. It's gonna be so high, I don't like it. I'm excited to see how tomorrow's gonna go on the new meds. Fingers crossed, no scary symptoms. I just wanna, you know, be done with all the possible side effects. Yeah, symptoms is still a word in English. Because I keep thinking about the German word whenever I say that, and yeah, I just hope I can, you know, start having a normal, productive life without too many things popping in and making life harder. We are going to need more of these if I do what I have in mind right now. But I want to try and see how this would look. If we were to do this. Me and my outstanding roofs. I mean, right now you don't see much of what the roof is gonna look like just yet. But I think this is kind of nice. I think I want to go for that instead, rather than, you know, have such a high building there. Okay, yeah, we will need more marble. I think our parents are coming back right now. We have like 2 to 3 minutes left. Okay. There's lots of stuff you can do in that time. Should I go for full box? I mean, we could... No, we can't really go for slabs. Never mind. Yeah, we will need more, but it's okay. Usually we find that stuff every time we are looking for marble. So... I don't know what we'll do with these corner. I guess we'll just cover them too. Our resources, they're fading right in front of our eyes. Okay, and then we have these. Yeah, fingers crossed, everything will go well. I will talk about it tomorrow, I guess, or unless I record another episode later today, because let's be honest, I need to start recording in advance for when we go on vacation. So I might record tonight, but I really can't say if I will just yet. One more block, because I don't want ones. Actually, why did I do that? Should have just done that. And grab that. And that. And that. And now we can go... now we actually need to remove this. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. Better than I am, at least. Don't think that's a hard scale to compare on. You can do it, I believe on you. In you, not on you. I mean, maybe I also believe on you. You don't know that. But yeah, for the most part, technically I'm okay. It's just annoying and scary to have these issues. Having never had such issues before. And we're just gonna see how things go. And we're gonna see how this roof goes. But first glance, I do like it. I like that, you know, the bricks match each other. something we don't have. I really like the look of the resort back there, by the way. Can I just say that? Yeah, it is a little dark. Oh, add like a big mural here to this wall about the little market stands, maybe. That would be my own little art project, but I could. Lots of stuff I want to do like that, so need to get started on some artsy things for the Let's Play. One day. Is this currently okay mob-wise? Yeah, I think so. Okay, oop, that was my mic. I hope everyone is gonna have a wonderful rest of their day or night, whatever time it is where you are. Stay hydrated, stay happy, and yeah, we'll see when I record next and how I'll be feeling. Until then, goodbye!